Okay, let's continue. We are studying about half. When a whole or a group is divided into two equal parts, each equal parts, each equal parts of a whole or group or group, each equal parts of a whole or group is called one half. Is called one half. When a whole or a group is divided into two equal parts, each equal parts of a whole or a group is called one half. And next is this is picture A and this is picture B. Both pictures is divided into three parts, but picture A is divided into three equal parts. But picture A is divided into three equal parts, and three equal parts in picture A, but in picture B, three unequal parts. So this will be 1 out of 3, 1/3. Each part of a whole, each equal part of a whole is called 1/3. And another example is, we have some balls. Here group is divided into three equal parts. Here group is divided into three equal parts. This is part 1. Suppose that this is part 2 and this is part 3. Each part has 3 balls. So 1/3, definition of 1/3 will be, when a whole or group means collection of objects. When a whole or group is divided into three equal parts. When a whole or a group is divided into three equal parts, each part of a whole or group is called 1/3. Is called 1/3. In this picture, there is three equal parts and each part will be 1/3 of whole. Another example is in this picture, one part is, these are three equal parts and one part is shaded part. So what will be the fraction of shaded part? 1 out of 3. This 3 is total number of parts. And one is it tells us how many equal parts have been taken for consideration. So one part is shaded out of 3. Okay. So next is Look at the picture A. This is picture A and this is picture B. Both pictures are divided into 4 parts, but picture A is divided into 4 equal parts. So what will be the fraction of each part? That will be 1/4. This will be also 1/4, and this will be also 1/4. This will be also 1/4. Okay. And if we have some balls in group, here group is divided into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. So each part has 4 balls. So this will be, these balls are 3 out of 12, and we call this, there are 1, then this will be 1/4 part. Suppose that these are red balls. So what will be the fraction of red balls? Fraction of red balls will be, we can say 3 out of 12, or we can say 1/4. Next is, so what will be the definition of 1/4? Definition of 1/4 will be, when a whole means complete part, when a whole or a group means collection of object, when a whole or a group is divided into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. So each equal part of a whole or group is called 1/4 of a whole or group. So 1/4 when a whole or a group is divided into 4 equal parts, each part of a whole or a group is called 1/4 of a whole or group. So next is, so fractional word is derived from fraction. So what is the meaning of fraction? We can say a part of a whole, and second is a part of group or collection of object, or collection of object. Or collection of objects. Okay, so fraction means a part of a whole, a part of a group, or collection of objects. So what will be the definition of fraction? Definitions of fraction. Definition of fractions will be, when we represent the number, in form of, suppose that a by b, in form of a by b, where a is numerator and b is denominator. B is denominator, but b cannot be equal to 0. Why b cannot not equal to be 0? Because a if a by b, when we represent the number in form of a by b, what it means? B cannot be equal to 0. If b is 0, then what it will be? It will be a by 0, and we have no total number of parts, so this will be not defined. So when we represent the number in form of a by b, or we can say in ratio form, we can also can say ratio form, when the numbers are in ratio form, so that will be fraction. So next is, what is numerator? What is numerator and what is denominator? What is numerator? What is denominator? So numerator is top number. Numerator is top number. In a fraction, the top number in a fraction, the top number tells us how many equal parts of a whole or group have been taken for consideration. In a fraction, the top number tells us how many equal parts of a whole or group have been taken for consideration. We call it numerator. And denominator is another term is denominator. Denominator is the bottom number in a fraction. The bottom number tells us how many equal parts of a whole or group has been divided. What it means? Total number of parts. In a fraction, the bottom number tells us how many equal parts of a whole or a group has been divided. What it means? It means what we have total number of parts, and numerator, how many equal parts have been taken for consideration. Let's take an example. This is fraction, and for example 1 by 4. So here 1 will be numerator, top number, and lower number is 4. This will be denominator of fraction. So fraction always find in this form, numerator divided by denominator. So our next is term is proper fraction. Proper fraction. Proper fraction means when a numerator is when a numerator when a numerator is improper fraction, when a numerator is smaller than denominator, so that will be proper fraction. Proper fraction when a numerator is smaller than denominator. And for example 2 by 7. In this fraction 2 is smaller than 7, so this will be proper fraction. Next is 3 by 8. 3 is smaller than 8, so this will be also proper fraction. Next is 5 by 7. Here 5 is smaller than 7. 5 is numerator and 7 is denominator, so this will be also proper fraction. Next is improper fraction. Improper fraction. In improper fraction, when a numerator is bigger than denominator. When a numerator is bigger than denominator, so that will be improper fraction. When a numerator is bigger than denominator, and here is when a numerator is smaller than denominator. So for example, opposite of proper fraction, here is 2 by 7, so improper fraction will be 7 by 2, and here 8 by 3. And another case is also when a numerator is bigger or equal. It can be when a numerator is equal to denominator, that is also improper fraction. 7 by 2, 8 by 2, 3, 6 by 6, this is also improper fraction. 7 by 7, this is also improper fraction. So next is, now we cover the questions that is related to today's our covered topic. First question is question number 1. What will be numerator in the following? What will be numerator in the following? First is 9 by 11, second is 7 by 12, third is 13 by 11. So in numerator we will see top number. So in 9 by 11, 9 will be numerator. In this 7 by 12, 7 will be numerator. In 13 by 11, 13 will be numerator. And if question is asking what will be the denominator in the following, so denominator will be bottom number. So in 9 by 11, 11 will be denominator. In 7 by 12, 12 will be denominator. Similarly, in 13 by 11, 11 will be denominator. Next question is, generally in a questions to find out half of any number, we will divide that numbers by 2 to find out, because to find out equal parts of that number. For examples, we have to find out half of 100. So half of 100, what will what will be 100 divided by 2? That will be 50. Half of 300, so 300 divided by 2, that will be 150. And if one third of 99, then what will do? 99 divided by 3, that is 33. If one third of, to find out one third of 333, so that will be 333 divided by 3, that will be 111. To find out one fourth of 100, so one fourth of 100 divided by 4, and we find 25. So 25 is the one fourth of hundreds. Another is one fourth of 200, so that will be 200 divided by 4, so that will be 50. Why we are dividing? हम इसको divide क्यों कर रहे हैं? To find out equal parts, because in the definition of half, when a whole or a group is divided into two equal parts, what it means? 100 divided. So in questions, half of 100, that will be 100 divided by 2, that is equal to 50. In the definition of one third, when a whole or a group is divided into three equal parts, so that will be one third of 99, 99 divided by 3, that will be 33. Again, one fourth of 100, that will be 100 divided by 4, that is 25. So some word problems related to this topic. First is my father bought 6 bananas. My father bought 6 bananas. I ate 3. So what fraction of bananas? What fraction of bananas did I eat? My father bought 6 bananas. I ate 3. What fraction of bananas did I eat? So I ate 3 bananas out of 6. 3 bananas out of 6. So what will be the fraction? Fraction will be 3 out of 6. 3 out of 6. Here 6 is total number of bananas. Total number of bananas, and 3 I ate. So what will be the fraction of bananas? What will be the fraction of bananas did I eat? I ate 3 bananas out of 6. Another question is, my friend had 4 apples. My friend had 4 apples. He gave 1 to each of his 2 friends. He gave 1 to each of his 2 friends. My friend had 4 apples. My friend had 4 apples. He gave one to each of his 2 friends. So what fraction of apples was were what fraction of apples were left behind? Left behind. My friend had 4 apples. He gave one to each of his friends. What it means? He gave 2 apples to his friends. Because one to each of his 2 friends, so he gave 2 apples to his friends. So what fraction of apples were left behind? Apples were left. Apples were left 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4. Because he gave 2 to his friends and apples were left 2 out of 4. So in fraction form, we will write this 2 out of 4. Here is total number of apples and here is apples were left. Next is next question is there were 4 boys in class. There were 4 boys in class. Two went to play. Two went to play. So what will fractions of how many students were left in classroom? There were 4 boys in class. 2 went to play. So 2 boys went to play out of 4. What will be the fractions of how many students? How many students were left in classroom? So total number of boys 4 went to play. 2 left behind. 4 minus 2. So 2 out of 4 were left behind. In fraction form, we will write this 2 divided by 4. Here 4 is total number of boys and 2 is went to play. So today we have studied about the fractional number. And today's our topics are first is half, next is 1/3, 1/4, and next is fraction. What is the meaning of fractions and what is the definition of fraction? Next is what is numerator of a fraction, denominator of a fraction, and proper fraction, and last is improper fraction. So let's again revise this topic in a quick introduction. First is half. When a whole or a group is divided into 2 equal parts, each part of a whole or a group is called 1/2 of a whole or a group. Second is 1/3. When a whole or a group means collection of object, is divided into 3 equal parts, each part of a whole or a group is called 1/3 of a whole or a group. Next is 1/4. 1/4 means when a whole or a group is divided into 4 equal parts, each equal parts of a group or whole is called 1/4 of a whole or group, collection of objects. Next is fraction. What is fraction? Means of fraction is a part of a whole or group or collection of a object. And what will be the definition of fractions? When we represent the number in form of numerator divided by denominator, we can say when we represent the fraction in form of a by b, where b is can not equal to b 0, and here a is numerator, top number, and bottom number b will be denominator. Next is, what is numerator? Numerator means top number that tells us how many equal parts of a whole or a group have been taken for consideration. We call it numerator of a fraction. Next is denominator. Denominator means the bottom part of a fraction. Bottom part of a fraction that tells us how many equal parts of a whole or a group has been divided. What it means? We means total number of parts what we have. Next is proper fraction. Proper fraction means when a numerator is smaller than the denominator. When a numerator is smaller than the denominator, that will be proper fraction. Next is improper fraction. Improper fraction means when a numerator is bigger than the denominator, we call it improper fraction. Okay, thank you.